Hello, my name is Stefan Rivera. I am from the University of Minnesota in Twin Cities, and my major is psychology and film. And I will be talking about my involvement with anime, my history with it, and what I expect from it in the future. To start, I'll start simple, just with my history of anime. I grew up watching a lot of, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Bleach, all those, shonen action type anime with like neighbors, cousins, friends. With my neighbors and friends and family, we would always get, toys of these action anime. We have like a Goku figure, a Naruto figure, and they'd be like, oh, let's have them fight, because, it'd be cool to see who would win. Even though nowadays that's a really easy question. But let's not get into that, because that's not what we're here for. On like weekends, Saturday nights, I would always turn on the TV to watch Toonami, which would show multiple anime such as Inuyasha, or Bleach, or Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and I'd watch it every Saturday night, even though it starts usually at midnight. So it wasn't the best schedule for me as a young kid growing up, going through elementary school, middle school, having to stay until midnight on the weekends, which I guess is normal nowadays. But starting in middle school, that's when I really started to enjoy more anime. Like I found Crunchyroll, that thing right there. I found Crunchyroll. Was able to find a lot more anime, a lot more options for me to watch, and just full on expand my horizons for what I can watch, what I can experience, and what I can critique as well. From then on, I just went full on deep into anime territory. Now I'm always caught up on the current airing anime, always finding old ones to watch, ones to recommend to friends and other people for them to recommend stuff to me. I'm part of a university anime group where we just all get together to watch anime and recommend stuff. It's a lot of fun. Nowadays, I'm like really into anime merchandise, so like DVDs, Blu-rays, figures, CDs, games, posters, wall scrolls, even trading cards. Now I have a lot of them. This is what my desk at my university looks like. It's full of anime, manga, DVDs, and even some of my figures. I haven't been collecting for too long, but I started recently and I've been slowly getting into it. Spending a lot of money too. Here is my Yui figure from K-On! Along with my Persona 3 movies Blu-ray set, Kirito from Sword Art Online Ordinal Scale, and my favorite two figures are Madoka and Homura from Madoka Magica. I've been trying to fill in the empty spaces in my walls, so I have a ReZero poster and a No Game No Life wall scroll that I bought online. I even have a personalized Madoka Magica Xbox background and a personalized Madoka Magica Xbox controller as well. My backpack as well is also Legend of Zelda themed with a bunch of keychains on it, like Aigis and the Persona 3 main character, which I'm a huge fan of the series, and Homura as another keychain. And lastly, one of my favorite things is Kirito's sword, the Elucidator from Sword Art Online. As of now, I'd say like my all-time favorites are things like Clannad, Shirobako, which I'll talk about later, and Toradora, all easy, lighthearted anime with a lot of emotions going through them all. With those three anime, I really like just the lessons they teach, how like to be happy, to be sad at times even. The emotional spectrum just is really wide. It's a roller coaster of emotions. Another reason why I really enjoy anime is the power to bring people together. You have fans across the entire world coming to talk about their favorite anime, their favorite characters, their favorite moments, with a bunch of people they've probably never met before or even spoken to before. What most people don't know is anime is a really good way to teach people. Like Clannad, it goes all throughout someone's high school life and even adult life. It shows the hardships, the ups and downs, and it really gets you emotionally invested in each and every character. And that's part of the reason why I really enjoy anime, just the emotional impact it has on me, how I can get invested in each and every character's world and their struggles, their hardships, how I can relate to them or how I can view it as someone from the outside and just enjoy it and watch it alongside with other people. An anime I especially want to touch upon though is Shirobako by PA Works back in 2014 to 2015. This will all segue back into what I expect from the anime industry in the future and what I plan to do as a part of the community. In Shirobako, you get to see each and everyone's perspective in the anime industry, from like each creator, artist, storyboard writer, musician, voice actor, voice actress, director, You get to see in an anime about making anime all that goes into it. The hardships, the fun, the stress, all the eventful things that happen all throughout the process. Ultimately, Shirobako lets you appreciate anime on a much higher level than you did before, because you get to know all the work that got put into it that you wouldn't know otherwise. Watching Shirobako really helped me to figure out what I want to do in the future as well, not just as, for a job, but as a consumer of anime in the industry. The main character of Shirobako is Miyamori Aoi, and she is a production assistant for a company, and that got me thinking of how important that role is for the industry. For those who don't know, a production assistant is someone who assists in production. Yeah, but they help each and every person to make sure they're on track, on schedule, to help pitch in if need be for different situations and jobs that are lacking in help. And seeing her work really made me want to do that job as well. I want to help give back to a community and industry that's helped me all throughout these years. Because as a person, anime has helped me a lot. For all the stressful times, the hard times, the depressing times, it all managed to help me give a better outlook on life and also just provide really good enjoyment. So for the future of myself and in turn the anime industry, I want to help give to it by either becoming a production assistant and moving to Japan, or finding another way I can help pitch in somehow and help give back. As a whole, the anime industry will always continue to grow because everyone will always have new ideas for anime, new plots to work with, new characters to create, new stories to be told. It's a never-ending cycle. Yeah, but as weird as it sounds, Shirobako really helped me to decide on my career path. I wanted to become a production assistant to help out the industry that has given so much to me as a person. Throughout my personal history for anime, and I'm sure it's like this for many other people, it's always been a way to relieve stress, to feel happiness, sadness for all these characters and stories that you've never experienced before. As the industry continues to grow, this will not change at all. People will still get invested, people will still care about these new characters, and each and every one of them will help out someone in some way. Anime has always had a big impact in my life, and I don't expect that to change anytime soon or in the future. I expect that I'll always be a fan, always be caring about it, and even one day find myself working in the industry itself. It should be the goal of a lot of people to help give back to the industry that they've been consuming all these years. As I want to become a production assistant, people should, buy the anime products, the CDs, the DVDs, the Blu-rays, figures, apparel, watching on legal sites like Crunchyroll, Funimation, HiDive, all the legal sites that help to support the creators of the anime that we all watch. Loving the anime industry is really good in its own, but I think it should be the role of a lot of us fans to help give back in a way, to help ensure that this industry that we all know and love will continue to grow all throughout these years. If you managed to make this far, congratulations for managing to sit through my voice, my rambling, and my thoughts about a community that you may or may not be a part of, which if you aren't, get on that. In all seriousness, thank you for sticking out to the end. Check out everyone else's videos, all the other contestants, and if you like anime, continue to like it. And if you don't like anime, why are you here? But you should like it. I'm not gonna force you. You totally should. Just saying.